I've been lying in the fetal position for a while now.
Last night was very, very wild.
I'm a little drunk. I don't really know the time, but it's late. I'm hungover. I'm gonna have to go to the road soon, but I'm not feeling great. My own doing. I hid my longboard on the beach under like a balcony, and then when I came back, it was no longer there. So I no longer have a penny board, which sucks. But I think it's time to get moving. It has been a long morning of being hungover. I ate some food. It's probably good for me. I'll probably make myself a little bit of a poor man's iced coffee. It's time to say goodbye to Provincetown, Massachusetts, baby. P-Town. I will be back. I don't have any flowers to throw into the ocean, but I will, in fact, return. I love it here. Me own kind of music. Ba, 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 ba. There's still a little bit of remaining nausea, but I'm feeling better. So last night, I went to a bar called the Post Office Cafe, which is a bar and also a cafe. Go figures. Yeah, and I went to drag brunch there.
Okay.
It was very fun. Very fun. There were 3 queens. They were amazing. After that, I dropped off my car at the parking because I decided, yeah, I'm gonna stay the evening, another night. So I dropped off my car and then I penny boarded into town again after I'd parked for my spot for the night. And at almost the beginning of my penny board ride, I went kapoof onto the ground, and my leg is covered in scratches and wounds. I fell, but I'm all good. Yeah, I did a little before that. I did a little shaving moment in the car. And I think people looked at me like I was crazy, but you know, if you're doing this kind of lifestyle, you gotta accept that people are gonna look at you like you're crazy. I've got those looks a lot today, or yesterday. So at Tin Pan Alley, I stayed there for probably 3 to 4, maybe more hours. Had like 4 drinks. But who's counting? Except me. 5 drinks. Yeah, 5 drinks. The first bartender I met there, his name was Justin, and he seemed like a Justin. And basically, he was very specific in the way that he poured an espresso martini, and it happened like 4 times in the first 5 minutes. He would make them a little big So they came up right to the brim of the martini glass. And then he would, as you were sucking it down, because you had to, because you couldn't pick it up at that point, he would like tickle the back of your neck. It was very, he's like, yeah, a little kinky if you ask me. Yeah, and I met an actor who lives in, well, he splits time between Halifax and, another town in Cape Cod. Yeah, Chris and Rob, they were great. Got a couple drinks together. I got some good life advice. I can't share it with you because, you know, that would be a violation. And then after that, I ran into a guy who lives in Palm Springs, but used to live in P-Town, and still comes back every year. And has known the other bartender that was working, whose name I forget. He's known him for 25 years. He's been coming into that bar, which is awesome. And apparently the bar used to be like way cooler. Well, it depends on your definition of cooler. Way more wild. I mean, like probably most places back in the day. But yeah, it was a queer place, and like apparently it used to be crazy. Now it's kind of become more sophisticated. It has live music. The interior is very new and polished. Yeah, and then I met two people, a couple from Boston, who come down here a couple times in the summer every year, and I really enjoyed chatting to them, and we ended up going to the next bar, the Underground, together. The one person in the couple apparently doesn't really drink or isn't very wild at the bar normally, but last night was very wild. It was very fun to see. It's fun to see someone who doesn't usually let loose. I've been walking back for a while now, and like I feel like I should be close to